What's going on, everybody? My name is Hydros, and welcome back to some more My Hero Academia Ultra Impact. And today, the game may have just given us information about the next summonable UR character coming to the game, as well as we have some assets and everything like that that do suggest that what character this might be that is going to be coming after Air Force Deku does leave. So before we go ahead and get into everything, make sure you guys go down there, click that red subscribe button if you haven't already, click that bell, turn on all notifications that we don't miss on any future videos. Also drop a like down below on today's video, greatly appreciate that as well. But yes, the game itself may have just given us the information about this character, such as like the typing. Obviously we're going to know that it's a UR character, and also we may have assets kind of being able to, know which of these characters it's going to be, because we have the gotcha banner image as well as unused character arts that are probably going to be used for this character. We're going to show all of that here in today's video. So shout outs to Cisco the Voice, who found out about this information in the game. It's actually found through the in-game character library. So if you go from the home screen and you click the button that's next to the gear button from the far right, then you click that one, it's going to bring up this menu here. Now if you scroll all the way to the right, it's going to have this little like laboratory section, and then this is where you can kind of view all of like the collectibles in the game, right? So you have characters, memories, and videos, all that kind of stuff, right, that you've been able to see in the game. This is kind of like your collection box, kind of know what characters you've unlocked and what you haven't unlocked. So if we go to the very top one, on the top left one, this is going to be all the obtainable characters in the game. As you can see, I have 62 out of 72, only missing 10 characters. I need to grind my butt off and get going here. But yeah, this is a good way to kind of keep track of, your missing characters, memories, and stuff like that, right? But that's not what we're here for today. Using this system, we can use the filter option to filter out maybe what we may or may not have. So if we click UR, we can see that we have a few characters missing. We have 4 total characters that are kind of missing. It's not going to tell us who they are, even if we click on it, so you can't tell who it is. But there are 4 total missing UR characters. Now, I myself, I'm missing Shigaraki, I'm missing the free-to-play All Might, and I'm missing Hawks. So that's 3 accounted URs. But there's 1 UR in this list that is unaccounted for, because there's only a set amount of URs currently available, and there's 1 extra one in this list. So if we go ahead and filter by another, let's say we filter by yellow, because All Might is the one I'm missing, right? Also, shout outs again to Cisco the Voice. This is the one who found this out, right? So if we filter by yellow, we have the Deku, the Aizawa, and then 2 missing yellow characters. UR yellow characters, I should add. There are only 3 obtainable in-game, whether it be summons or free, yellow UR characters. Obviously, 1 I'm missing is the yellow UR All Might, as I mentioned, and I have the other 2, Aizawa and this Deku. So that means there's a yellow UR character that is not obtainable in the game whatsoever at all right now. So that is most likely probably going to be the typing of the next UR character that is going to be released, probably after Air Force Deku does leave. So if we filter even more, and we filter by Class 1A student, if we filter by that, we now know that the next UR character is going to be a yellow Class 1A student. Now, I've already done a video on a leak about a Shoto Todoroki SR unit that's going to be coming in the game, and that one right here, that's this banner right here. Now, this is the current banner. This SR Todoroki obviously is not the missing character, because this missing character is a UR character. So this is not applying to that one, because this Todoroki banner features the green current UR Todoroki, so that's not a new one, but it only features a brand new SR unit. So this banner, whenever this banner comes, we don't know yet, but I assume that this banner will come probably before Air Force Deku leaves, or probably a little bit before it leaves. Around that time, I would probably speculate. It may come after it as well, who knows. But this, we have Air Force Deku currently in the game. We have the launch day part 1 and part 2 banners. So maybe it could be, if Air Force Deku does leave on the, I think it's the 3rd, I do believe. No, it's the 15th, 20th, something like that. Whenever Air Force Deku leaves, I can't remember the date right now off the top of my head, but whenever Air Force Deku leaves, this Todoroki banner could be next, or this Todoroki banner could come a little bit before Air Force Deku does leave. One of the two, it could be up in the air, but this is not the banner that I'm talking about. This is definitely the next banner that is probably going to come out based on the ID of these banners. That ID of the banner comes after Air Force Deku, but the one that's after this Todoroki banner is this one. This is an unused banner, and this one, if we roughly translated with Google Translate, but you know, if you can speak Japanese or you can read Japanese, any of that stuff, right? Let me know what this actually says, because roughly translated from Google Translate, this references something like start line. You know, start line, starting at the start line, something like that. It's something about a starting line is what this banner is referencing to. This is also a gacha banner, so this is going to be a summonable banner in the future. Unknown when this is going to be, but it is a gacha banner nonetheless. Again, this Todoroki banner, whenever this comes, it could be before Air Force Deku leaves or maybe a little after Air Force Deku, but this one is the one I want to see, because this one is most likely going to be the one that has the new UR character. Now, it could not even be this gacha image. I'm just, you know, this is just speculation because this is another gacha image that is in the assets along with this Todoroki one. So there are two unused gacha banner assets. So again, this one right here, this, you know, starting line one, that one may not even be the banner icon. It, you know, very well might not be, but it kind of makes sense as well once we piece it together with the artwork. So the Todoroki banner, it's not that one that it's referring to, so we're going to hide that one. That's not the banner we're worried about. It's this banner right here, the starting line banner. Now, when you think starting line and a class 1A student, who do you think that could refer to? Because there's only really one that comes to mind. Starting line, he's a runner, so it's most likely Tenya Iida. So this little starting line, start line banner, whatever this may actually say, it roughly translated again, take it with a grain of salt. This is roughly translated to say starting line. And again, this may not even be the next banner icon, but this is one that we have available in the assets that is unreleased that we are going off of right now. But it has yellow in it. I mean, you know, it could be referring to that, you know, you never know. But either way, starting line. When you think of that, you think Tenya Iida because he's the runner. He's the one that goes and does all the things, right? So we think Tenya Iida. And when we look in the assets of the game, I want to give a huge shout outs again to AirDokkan Joseph. Links to them will be down in the description down below. Go check them out. Shout outs to them for helping me get access to the assets as well. You know, they did all the work, you know, huge props to them. They just helped me be able to get the assets myself, and I, you know, couldn't have done this without them as well. So shout outs to them. Go check them out. Love them to death. Go show them some love as well on their Twitters and stuff. Again, links in the description. But yes, we do have assets. We have assets of a Tenya Iida that is unused currently in the game. Right now we have the SR Iida, one of the SR Iidas, which is a USJ shop, and then we have the cooking SR Iida, and I do believe there's an R one, but either way, we have two unused Iida assets, and obviously one of those is the unawakened and one is going to be the awakened art. So if we take a look, this is the unawakened of Tenya Iida that is currently not available in the game yet. A class 1A student, and very well could be UR artwork in the game. Now, a lot of characters artworks, you know, you could go if that or this with character artworks, right? So, but this art specifically does look like a UR art. It makes me think UR when I see this art. And again, it's unused. This is not a current character within the game that is obtainable. So again, we think starting line, this little gacha banner image, this gacha banner referring to starting line or whatever it may actually say. When I think starting line, I think Tenya Iida. We have a missing character in the game that, you know, again, you can see behind Iida here that this right here, this is a filtered, a UR yellow class 1A student. That is going to be the typing and the character that is going to be coming out. So we have this unreleased banner. Again, take it with a grain of salt. This very well could not even be the next banner or whatever banner this is for. This could be completely something unrelated. But again, when you think starting line, you think Tenya Iida. And Tenya Iida, this art is not obtainable. And here is his awakened art. which looks really, really cool, by the way. I love his awakened art. His awakened art looks sick. And let me just kind of hide this right here, just so you can see it a little bit better. But his awakened art, man, it looks so, so good. And this, I mean, this is an unused character art. I mean, just going off of the information we have, thanks to Cisco the Voice from the MHA Ultra Impact Discord for finding out the filter information on the character list. And then also thanks to AirDokkan Joseph for helping me get access to the assets to where we can see this unused Iida art and this unused Gacha banner art. Piecing it together, the next summonable UA, the next summonable character after Air Force Deku, the next summonable UR character is most likely, in my opinion, based on all of this information and stuff we have available to us, I would assume and speculate, again, this is pure speculation, this is not confirmed in any way, shape, or form, just remember that, but based on all this stuff we have in front of us, the next summonable UR character is going to be Class 1A's Tenya Iida as the next yellow UR unit after Air Force Deku. So, I mean, again, take it with a grain of salt, take it how you want it. This could very well be a character we get way, way in the future, may not even be the next character. But again, if we go back into the game really quickly and we look at, you know, this filter, there's only 3 yellow URs. The yellow UR All Might, the yellow UR Deku, and the yellow UR Aizawa. This is an unknown character. This is not an obtainable one. That Iida art, this one right here, this Iida, is not obtainable in the game. This is a brand new art. This is not even a character yet. So, I mean, obviously based on the filter, if we look at it again, it's a Class 1A, obviously Iida's in the way. It's a UR yellow Class 1A student. And I mean, there's only one character, well, there are a couple characters, but there's only one, at least as far as I can see, there's only one Class 1A character that has an unused art asset for an obtainable character, and that is Tenya Iida. So most likely, again, speculation, I think Tenya Iida is going to be the next summonable UR banner unit that is going to be coming based on all of this information we have thrown at us right now. Now, it may not even be Tenya Iida. They could be like, oh, Class 1A, nah, it's a Mina instead. You know, they could definitely, you know, swap it up and change it and give us a different character, right? So again, this isn't concrete. This isn't like 100%, but just based off of the information we have in game of them, you know, kind of messing up and showing us that there is an unreleased character in this little filter area. And then also based on the assets that we have available to us right now that it's currently in the game, there is a Tenya Iida that is unavailable, and there's an unavailable Class 1A UR yellow character. I mean, to be honest, I think Iida would fit a yellow character very well. I think Iida would be a very cool UR character to have next after Deku does leave. So, I mean, that's just my opinion. What do you guys think down in the comments down below? Do you think Tenya Iida is going to be the next UR character based on all of this information? And I know that some of you may not, you know, some of you may not like Tenya Iida or may not want the Tenya Iida. Don't worry, we're going to get plenty of characters coming out in the future. Do not worry about that. But, you know, again, we'll have to wait and see what his banner looks like and what this actual next character is going to be. Obviously, I will follow up with another video once we do know the exact character and everything like that this is actually referring to in game. So don't worry, I will do a video on it once we do know more concrete information. This is just, again, based off information, again, based on this little bit of filter in the game, and then also the assets that we have available to us. So if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to drop a like, comment down below again what you guys think. If you made it this far, comment down below, hashtag Iida in the comments down below as well. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel, turn on all notifications. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a fantastic day.